name is Shaun van Huyssteen. I'm a dairy farmer in the Underberg KZN district. We are a pasture-based farm running Friesian Holsteins and Guernseys. We are a multi-species pasture-based system, and we try and basically get away with mostly grass in our cows and very little supplements. The reason I started responsible, sustainable stewardship was I've been born and bred a dairy farmer. So growing up on a farm, I feel that dairy farming is quite a tough industry, and hopefully we need to strive to find different ways of continuing the journey and find ways and means for our children to carry on the legacy. I've sort of been going hard into regenerative and multi-species pastures and that kind of farming for the last 3 years, and also looking at input costs and diversifying our general day-to-day operation, cropping, pastures, swirls, etc. I accepted the nomination for the NPO Stewardship Awards because I believe I'm a different, diverse farmer who has lots of added knowledge on different things in farming. I also am very passionate about my cows, cropping, and the general holistic feel of farming. I believe what you put out there, you shall receive. So for me, I always want to being the custodian of the land, I want to give back to the community and try and help other people that need. And in doing that, also take care and try and find the best practices for the farming operation we run. So obviously, I've also been part of Round Table. I support Pregnancy Place, which is a cerebral palsy home in Underberg. And we do open gardens every year as a fundraiser to support and pay for residents and things needed at Pregnancy Place, or Clouds of Hope, or whichever organisation is in need. And I believe that what you give back, you shall receive. And I also think it does help others to actually appreciate where us farmers come from. The staff probably has been informing them with more knowledge, actually putting them on courses, improving their interpretation of what we do. Because I think in the past, staff have often been left to be just the workers, and they actually need to be part of the journey going forward, because they actually need to we need to build a future together with them, and they are a big part of it. So we can't actually expect people with no knowledge to understand why we do the practices we do. My stewardship approach has benefited my farm by reducing costs and questioning the general practices we used to do in the past. It's still very hard and uncertain of what is the right procedure for going forward, but I do believe that some of the regenerative practices will take us in a new dimension going forward, and the direction that we will find ourselves in will hopefully cut costs, improve soils, and become less water reliant, if I can say that, and sort of look at more of a sustainable future with the current climate changes. I'd motivate farmers to move to sustainable practices in their farms, because I believe that we need to create a platform and a future for our children, and I feel that we need to make quite informed decisions going forward to sustain a future for our children. I think there are new practices that are coming. I do think a species diversification in pastures and cropping is definitely going to be a huge game changer going forward, because I think the general norm of what we are used to planting as farmers has got to change with the current climate and current economic times. The NPO and Nedbank are encouraging good stewardship in the agricultural sector by supporting the right initiatives and forward-thinking processes in agriculture, and supporting, I think, new developments, the proven developments, maybe with Nedbank, and the NPO is there as a support structure for good information and finding the new thing out there and the diversification in farming.